So it seems that we're going into a portion of Torah which is called VaEra, meaning the way I revealed myself, or the way I am revealed. Through the names, we can see that whatever was mentioned in the portion of Shmot as anonymous as a person or a man from the tribe of Levi and a daughter of the tribe of Levi went together starts now. They are getting names. They are getting sort of presence of being able to express the memory of their belonging. Okay, to what, in what language. Okay, so we see that this is a portion where the plagues of Egypt on Egypt starts. So we need to pay attention to the fact that there is a great effort and investment of the Creator in Egypt. It seems that actually in Hebrew, Exodus is not called the Exodus of Israel, but the Exodus of Egypt. It means that was the purpose, that was the aim, to take out from slavery, from a state of not being able to be connected to the purpose of creation, to the will, or to the presence of the will of the Creator. So there is a lot of effort being invested in persuading Pharaoh, and some of the commentaries that has been trying to understand, one can say, trying to understand the position of Pharaoh, saying that hardening the heart of Pharaoh is actually depriving him from his free will. But when one looks at the investment, one can see quite clearly that hardening, or actually fortifying, one can say, that the heart of Pharaoh is actually giving him strength not to cave in front of reality, and to maintain the discourse, or maintain the questions and sorting out of Pharaoh with all his questions. The question is, why Egypt need to give its richness and its one can say its fortune in the image of slaves. Why Egypt should give it up? Why it should give its economical strength, and more than that, why it should give its leadership of humanity, of the development of humanity? Why it should be given to a people which were slaves, and which were, when it was very difficult to distinguish them and the Egyptian, in at least in the appearances. Okay, so the question of Pharaoh are just, and they are part of the sorting out of the claim of corporality to dominate reality. And so it needs to be actually dealt with. So each plague, it's an answer to a question, whether it's the origin of the three patriarchs, Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, whether it is to do with the willing or that the fact that Israel went from their own volition to Egypt, meaning that they share the fate and they share the ways with the Egyptian, and there is a plague to actually to prove that Goshen is separated in its way of life and in the way that it's been affected. So, and then it will go to a question of that till the last plague, why actually Israel has the sense or the duty or the service of the firstborn. If we were all born equal, we were all created by the same creator. What actually set Israel apart? That is a set of question or difficulties that need to be answered, need to be actually the hold upon humanity need to be broken in order to allow a different presence or a different perception of the importance of the tie, of the connection of humanity to the purpose of creation. So one can say that the first revelation in which did not sort of end in total destruction, but created a new possibility to humanity was in Egypt. It's the sorting out, one can say. So this is the beginning of actually what I spoke in the beginning of the sorting out that we are offered in ourselves. So the law that is stretched from Keter, from the highest point of the will of the Creator to the lowest point of this world. But when the laws are being revealed to us, or we can actually adapt to the laws of spirituality, is when everything that covers and conceals the presence in ourselves is being broken. So it's a release and a salvation, one can say, of the presence of the Creator. When humanity acts as a place for revelation, actually, it has a simile to the will of bestowal with the Creator. Okay. So this is and one can say the setup, the base in which we will try to understand the deep issues in this portion of Torah. We have 7 plagues in this portion, which speaks about the 7 lower sfirot. We understand that we start from Malchut and we go up to Keter. So in a way, the 10 discourse or utterance of the Creator for creating the world and all the laws and the processes and the extension of light find themselves in a state of being concealed from humanity as a whole. And in order to help humanity to sort themselves out, these 10 plagues. So the speech, one can say, the speech of the Creator can free itself, in the 10 commandments. So we have 3 states of the will of the Creator, and we are now in the second state, which is the sorting out, the breaking of of the shackles that holds humanity and prevents the appearance or the revelation of the presence of the will of the Creator, yeah, in reality.